Hello and welcome to News Update on AFRICUNIA Television, bringing you updates from the African scene, the foreign scene and the world of sport. My name is Deborah Ezeh, and looking into the African scene, the African Union Assembly drew to a close on Sunday with new chairperson Macky Sall devoting his one-year term to peace. The 35th Ordinary Section of the African Union Assembly witnessed many key moments, and over the weekend in Addis Ababa, African leaders reviewed problems that affected the continent last year. Senegal President Macky Sall took over as the new AU chairperson. In his inaugural speech, he presented peace as a main goal of his one-year term. He said, and I quote, "Our challenges are still far too numerous and urgent, whether it be peace or security, unconstitutional changes of government, the protection of the environment, health, as well as economic and social development. We can turn a blind eye on the many grieving families, the lost lives, millions of displaced people or refugees. We can look away from schools and health institutions that are closed or the torn fabric of social cohesion. Common sense commands us to silence guns and build a culture of dialogue and meditation through African mechanism of conflict resolution." End of quote. And in Malawi, the World Food Programme and other NGOs began meal distribution to victims after Tropical Storm Anna hit the country earlier last week. The latest report from Malawi's Department of Disaster Management says the flood killed 33 and displaced more than 100. Distribution started on February 1st, and the World Food Programme is providing corn soya bran to some 21,000 households, around 95,000 people in 4 most affected districts of Chikwawa, Mulanje, Nsanje, and Falombe. And now in Nigeria, thousands of telecommunication subscribers nationwide seeking to retrieve their lost subscriber identity module cards or acquire new lines temporarily have been left stranded following a technical glitch in the National Identity Management Commission portal that has grounded SIM-related services. The affected NIMC portal enables telecom firms, the Nigerian Immigration Service, banks, and other organizations to verify the national identity number of their customers before attending to them, in line with the federal government's directives. Following the directives by the Nigerian Communication Commission for the inclusion of NIN in the requirements for all new and existing SIM cards, telecom firms are required to synchronize their SIM registration portals with the NIMC portal in order to verify the details of their subscribers. And still in Nigeria, the external reserve are falling below $40 billion mark to the lowest point in over 3 months. Figures from the Central Bank of Nigeria have revealed. The reserves dropped to $39.82 billion on February 2nd, 2022, from $40.53 billion as of December 30th, 2021. The country's external reserves had jumped from $39.82 billion on October 15, 2021, to a high of $41.83 billion on October 29th, on the back of Eurobond inflow and the International Monetary Fund's special drawing rights. The country's external reserve rose by $5.12 billion last year from $35.37 billion at the end of 2020, according to CBN data. And we begin the foreign scene with the release date of former President Donald Trump's social network has been delayed despite his fervent desire to position the platform as a rival to existing big tech platforms. Trump Media and Technology Group CEO Deborah announced on Thursday that Truth Social was still undergoing beta testing and would release by the end of March. That would place the app's release a month after its initial announcement, which said it would debut February 21st on its iOS app page. The delay could be partly due to the company's refusal to turn to existing tech companies for the infrastructure needed to build the website. And in the United States, paratroops with the U.S. Army boarded aircraft on Thursday to leave for Eastern Europe amid escalating tensions between Ukraine and Russia. The soldiers were departing from Fort Bragg in North Carolina. Around 1,707 members, mainly from the 82nd Airborne Division, are being deployed to Poland, while 300 others were moved to Germany. And in Asia Pacific, Thailand will have talks on bilateral travel bubble arrangements with China and Malaysia later this month, as part of efforts to bolster a steady recovery in the crucial tourism sector. Thailand received a record of nearly 40 million foreign visitors in 2019, more than a quarter of those from China. but total arrivals slumped to about 0.5% of that last year due to weaker external demands and tight quarantine and entry requirements. And still on the foreign scene, German Defense Minister Christine said on Sunday she was very skeptical that the country could maintain its troops in Mali amid growing tensions between the West African country and its international partners. Germany has some 1,200 troops deployed in Mali as part of a 9-year-old international counter-terrorism and peacekeeping mission in the Sahel state. And finally, on to the sports scene. Senegal had the last laugh last night when they defied Egypt's goalkeeper Mohamed Abou Gamal's heroic to beat the Pharaohs via a penalty shootout to win their first African Cup of Nations title, pointing to give the Senegalese, led by Liverpool's Sadio Mane, the title even before the match kicked off at the Olembe Stadium, Yaoundé. But they had to contend with an Egypt team with a magical Gamal, also known as Gabaski. Next month, both teams will meet again in 2 Qatar 2022 World Cup qualifying matches. That's all we can take on news update today. Do ensure to follow all our social media platforms on JoinTune, Pangram, Instagram and Facebook respectively. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and leave a comment on the comment section. I am Deborah Ezeh. Many thanks for watching.